Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Doc Anime Robin. In this video, I'll be unboxing and reviewing the S.H. Figuarts Yusuke Urameshi or浦飯Yusuke, as this name would sound more like in Japanese, from the Japanese manga and anime series Yu Yu Hakusho. And this set is manufactured by Bandai Tamashii Nation. Now let's take a quick look of the details the case show us before we take the figure out. So there are at least 4 alternate face pieces, several pair of alternate hand parts, and the energy blast effect part of Yusuke's signature attack technique called Spirit Gong. And as these pictures show, this figure, like all S.H. Figuarts, can be very articulated. And apparently there's also a minifigure included. This minifigure is Pooh, Yusuke's spirit beast. And apparently also we have an alternate hairstyle in the set. And there's also 2 different Spirit Gong effect parts. One, which is like clearly the one we saw up front, is one of Yusuke charging it at his finger, getting ready to fire. And the other one is the one that's shown to already being fired and being held up by a stand here. So now let's get the figure out. And we have the set here. Again, it's pretty much what we saw from the cases. The alternate hair, different face pieces and hand parts, the 2 different Spirit Gong, and the base pieces for the base for the Spirit Gong or bullet. And it looks like Tamashii Nation no longer includes like a printed instruction manual for most of the SS Figuarts or monster arts. Instead, it's usually just printed on one side of the case here. Just showing about the parts, how you can use it, but they doesn't even talk about how to work with the hand parts, but it's kind of self-explanatory. They actually do have the quick instruction of how to work with the alternate face pieces. It's actually on one other side printed here. Although if you already have experience with S.H. Figuarts, it's not really necessary. So now let's get the figure out of the case here. Now, to open this cover so you can have access to all the figure and all the pieces, you have to do it gently, because if you force it open too hard, you could send all these small pieces flying, and that would be very problematic trying to get all of them back. So here we have Yusuke here. Very nice, and it's able to stand on its own without me having to do much adjustment to it, so the figure can have very good balance. Now let's quickly explore this figure's articulation. So looking left to right, no problem. You can look up at about almost 45 degrees. The neck and his face can face down, look down. The shoulders got good articulation. And this again in the arm, they have very many joints to allow a lot of movements, and torso also turn like 45 degrees to each direction, and bend down and backwards. The leg can only kick up about 90 degrees up, but if you move this way down, it'd be like a kicking move. Same thing with this other leg. And his side can rotate outward and inward. Spit. The figure's feet, like all S.H. Figuarts, is flexible and articulated, so it can maintain good balance no matter what kind of stance you want to make it pose. And the feet always have also a joint for it to bend, so you can like stand on the toes. And now let me show everyone how you can attach the different face parts and alternate hands onto the figure. So you just have to move out the front or the top hair piece and then switch it. Because you just have to pull out the face piece. Okay, and then you just have to put the alternate face pieces in place and put the hair back on, and then you have a different expression. Similar with the hands, you just have to pull the fist out and then replace it with whatever hand you wanted to hold. And in the case of this figure, we also have a alternate head or hair parts. So in order to put this, you just have to pull this part out and then replace it down here, and then you have a different hair. Also similarly, you just pull this piece out and put the face you want here. So then you have different expression again, using different hairstyle. And this is Yusuke having the default head parts with different hairstyle. So the base or default face part is Yusuke showing a stern, determined expression. And now I'm gonna use the original hairstyle to show how different face parts look on the figure. Here we have Yusuke showing some frustration He's baring his teeth. And here we have him making some kind of roar or battle cry in this expression. It's more fitting if you want him to put on a getting ready and power up move kind of pose with this face. And here we have him feeling kind of frustrated and annoyed altogether. And this face is the one that works best with Po standing on top of his head. Like in the anime series, he's annoyed that Po is like using his head like a nest. But be careful, there's no support structure for Po to stand this way, so he can easily fall. And in this last face part, we have Yusuke showing a small grin. This is usually like in the anime series when he's about to face opponent and he's enjoying the battle that's about to begin, that kind of smile. So those are all the different expressions for this figure, and if you wanted to, you can also put those faces to work with the alternate hairstyle to put on the figure for whatever pose you might want. And now let's try a few poses with alternate hands. And here we have like a gun pose hand. This is how Yusuke fired his spirit bullet. And with this pose, he's about to put both hands up to make the spirit bullet firing pose. You can always have him just using one hand to point the spirit gun at you for poses, and to make it more real. So put the effect part on. There's a small hole here, which will be let it fit right into the finger here. And there we go. Bam! And these hands help showing him holding one hand over the bullet firing pose. And here we have him having both hands up to charge the bullet. And here are the effect parts where you can set up to show the effect that the spirit bullet has been launched. Again, this is the base of the stand. This is support on. And then just put this on, and here we go. There's a little hole here. Put it in like that. There we go. And it's articulated here, so you can still adjust the angle and direction you want it to go at. And here we go. Now this is like he's fired the spirit bullet, just like he does in the anime series. And finally, you can have him just do a sum up pose. So that's a basic feature in this set. And what's special or rare traits in this set is that it came with an alternate hairstyle parts that can work with all of the facial expression parts in this set. And the set alternate hair parts is like express very different looking hair, and that's again not very usual for most SH figure arts. And we have a little pet or sidekick like friend included in this set pool, and again that's also somewhat unusual for SH figure art, so that's what's cool about this figure. And finally we also have the spirit bowler launching effect, both the one that's launched as well as the one that's getting charged for the hand. So again, in most SH figure arts, usually they only have like energy getting charged parts. They rarely add one that can be shown that the blast is already firing into the air. So this Yusuke can do several cool posability option that most figure arts don't. So, and if you like the Yu Yu Hakusho series, especially if you are a fan who really likes Yusuke, this is definitely a good action figure for you to collect. However, please keep in mind and ask yourself if this is the version of Yusuke you want. And by that I mean like the traits this figure has, especially like the clothes this figure is wearing, or at least the clothing that's molded onto this figure, because as many examples Tamashii Nation show in, like especially in the Dragon Ball series SH figure arts, Tamashii Nation likes to create all kinds of versions of particular characters. So like for example, the main character of the Dragon Ball franchise, Son Goku, there are like many kinds of SH figure art made of him, not only from like what kind of special form like Super Saiyan forms he has, also like the kind of clothes he wears. And again, if anyone who's ever watched Yu Yu Hakusho, you know, like Yusuke put on different kind of suit, like a green high school uniform and a few other different kind of suit. And if they follow the example they did with Dragon Balls, it's very likely this isn't gonna be the only version of Yusuke they ever gonna produce. So please weigh that against if you like Yusuke as you see in this set, or if you want to wait for a version of him that you feel that looks better from the series. And beyond that, the set in general, it should be very appealing to the Yu Yu Hakusho fans. It's really good, and its posability and effect parts allow you to put on all kind of different kind of display stands. So it's really good for collectors. This concludes my review for this set. Thanks everyone for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please click like and subscribe to my channel, and please check out the other videos from my channel. If you have any question, please post them in the comment section. I will answer with the best of my ability.